Himalaya said, Deveshi, you have described your glorious and imposing Virata form. Please be compassionate and benevolent and show me that form. It is my pure desire to behold it. Vyasji says, Rajan, hearing this request of Himalaya, all the Devas were full of joy. They supported his request and said, O Devi, we also desire to see. The Devi who fulfills the desires of her devotees, Bhagavati Shiva, manifested herself to all those present. The Devas began to see that most magnificent form of Mahadevi, her VIRATROOP. They say the Akash was her head, the sun and the moon were her eyes, the directions took the form of her ears, sound of the Vedas and Vayu were the supreme soul. The universe was the heart. The earth was the loins. Patal was the Nabhi. Jyotish Chakra, that is heavenly bodies, formed the chest. Maharlok, that is a fourth of the upper worlds, formed the neck, and Janlok, that is one of the 7 divisions of the universe, was the face. Tapolok, that is one of the 7 worlds which is just below Satyalok, abode of Brahma, formed the forehead. Indra and all the Devas were the forearms. Sound was the organ of hearing. Learned men say that the Ashwini Kumars were the nose of the Virat Rupini Bhagavati. Fragrance was the organ of smell. Flames formed the face. Day and night were the 2 eyelids. Brahma was in the place of eyebrows. Water was the palate. Taste became the tongue. Yamraj formed the jaw. The teeth of Maheshwari were formed of love. Maya was her laughter. The creation was her glance, that is, Kataksh. Bashful modesty formed her upper lip. The lower lip of Virat Maheshwari was attraction. The path of unrighteousness is called the back. The creator of the universe, Prajapati Brahma, was the ling, that is prime nature of the Virat Roop. The ocean was the stomach. The mountains were the bones. The nadis of Maheshwari were the rivers. Trees formed the downy hair on her body. Her age was the aggregate of youth and old age. Dense black clouds formed her hair. Morning and night, twilight and dusk were her raiments. Rajan, at that time, the mind of Bhagavati Jagdamba was the moon. The discretion was Hari, and Rudra formed her consciousness. All animals of the category of horses formed the loins of Maheshwari. All the great lokas, from Atal to Patal, form the region from waist downwards. The most fortunate Devas got a darshan of this most magnificent Virat Roop of Bhagavati Jagdamba. Thousands of rays of light were blazing from all sides of her body. She was continuously licking her lips. Her teeth made grinding sounds and her eyes rained fire. She held in her hands all forms of weapons. It was a powerful and almighty form with 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes and 1,000 feet. The radiance was as blinding as the flashes of 1 crore lightnings and suns. It was an extremely awesome sight. It was ruthless and ferocious in appearance. The splendor and dignity filled the hearts with awe, and the gods began to exclaim. Their hearts beat faster, and many fainted. They had no recollection that this was in fact Bhagavati Jagdamba. The Vedas, who were sitting on all sides of this supreme, all-pervading form, gave consciousness and sensibility to the gods who had fainted. When they regained consciousness, the gods picked up courage and remembered the grand stutis. With tears in their eyes and love and respect in their voices, they prepared to sing the praises of the Devi. The gods sang, "Mother, we are your humble children. Forgive our transgressions and protect us." Deveshi, we became afraid on seeing your awesome form. We are dull and blunt. What stuti can we sing to adequately praise you? Your form is unaware of the magnitude of your strength, valor, and prowess, so how can we comprehend you? O you who rule over the creation, who are decorated with pranava, who sustains all Vedic knowledge, and who assumes the form of the seed mantra Hrinkar, we worship that Bhagavati Bhuvaneshwari again and again. The one who is the source of fire, from whom the sun and the moon have manifested, from whom all medicines have taken form, we worship that universal form of Bhagavati. The one who has given birth to life, breath, food grains, heat, cold, devotion, truth, chastity, sacred precepts, to that Bhagavati we bow and worship again and again. The seven-headed life force, the seven fuels used in sacrifice, the seven Havanas and seven Lokas, the origin of which is Devi Bhagavati, are obeisance to you again and again. From whom is born the oceans, the mountains, the medicines and all essences, to that Bhagavati are namaskars. To the one who has created Yagnyas, consecrations and initiations, the sacrificial post, presents for Brahmins, Vedic hymns, rites and psalm mantras, to that universal Bhagavati we offer our worship. Mata, from the front and from the back, from both the sides, from above and below, from all directions, we offer you worship and pranams. Deveshi, we pray, please withdraw this dazzling and awesome form and show us again that benign, mild, gentle and completely beautiful form as before. Vyasji says, Rajan, Bhagavati Jagdamba is the ocean of compassion. Seeing the gods awestruck and almost paralyzed in fear, she hid her formidable form and instantly appeared in her most pleasing and gentle form. She held in her hands the news, goad, boons and protection. Her body was soft and delicate. Her eyes were filled with tenderness and compassion. Her lotus-like face had a beautiful smile. When the gods beheld this desirable and pleasing form, all their fear vanished. With their minds at peace and their total attention on her lotus feet, they bowed deeply in obeisance. Shri Devi said, "Because I am Bhaktavatsala, who loves the devoted ones, I have shown this form of mine to you. Apart from this, nothing else can cause me to show this form. No amount of study of the Vedas, yoga, charity, tapasya or yagnyas, nothing can help."
Srimad Devi Bhagavath. Jai Shri Mataji.